What's going on, everybody? Gonna invite my friend Brennan to chat and we get started.
Hello?
How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, yeah.
Just enjoying life.
I'm sorry?
So just enjoying life.
What you playing?
BO3.
Yeah, what map though?
I'm gonna play them all. That's the plan. We'll see. You?
After getting this TV, I feel like I need glasses.
Why?
I don't know, like, I guess that jump for my fucking little ass, like, possibly at best hitting 1080 to just straight up jumping to the 4K or like right under it, you know?
The 2160 or whatever?
Huh?
To going from 1080 to 2160 or whatever?
Yeah, to make that big ass jump, it's just like it looked blurry, like everything looked blurry for a bit to me. It's like, I don't know.
Did you see
What are
if
they
like
talking?
it was the TV too, not just your eyes?
No, it was definitely the TV. It's just that fucking. I mean, not the TV. I guess it might be my eyes, but I mean, like, obviously, it is the TV. You know, to jump the graphics. You know, like when I look at, like when I go up to it, you can clearly see the details.
Yeah.
Detailed now, so it's like it's definitely not the TV. It's like me, just my eyes adjusting to that.
Because there's like settings and stuff too you can mess with to get it to look nice.
Yeah, I just do it on game mode, you know, it's just so I can keep up with the hertz, I guess what they call it.
Sometimes the game mode doesn't look that good.
It doesn't, but I'd rather just have it like not shitting itself than like just straight up having it full blown looking pretty. I'll sacrifice a little look just to get performance, and I mean,
I mean, if it's
right now,
the 2020, just like I think it is, I mean, it should be able to handle a lot more than you think.
oh yeah, definitely. Hell, it might even handle that shit I'm getting too, but I don't know. I doubt it. Probably have to straight up get a monitor for that. Fucking nephew wakes up after a 10-hour sleep. Don't.
I was gonna say, so
Alright,
Mike,
hello?
I was gonna say Mike gave me his old headphones yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Said he was. How's
And
that working out?
I was telling him it's different, like how y'all are saying, you know, you can hear everything, you know, in the headset instead of like hearing it through your TV.
Yeah, like the footsteps and shit.
And it's different because I'm so used to hearing like whoever I'm talking to through the ear, like the headphones, and then like listening to the game on the TV.
Hmm.
So it's just kind of weird. But I mean, it's nice. Just not used to it.
What you joke.
And they work. Like on my phone too. But that was cool.
It's fucked.
How's work been?
Alright. Alright.
It's better that it's nighttime.
Yeah, I definitely enjoy it less hot. Definitely enjoy
Oh
it
yeah.
better. It's just, it sucks. Like, I wish work would kind of pick a little bit more back up.
Why do you say
Just
that?
cause, well, because, like, fucking, it's like, when I get done early, it's like I'm kind of stuck there doing shit. And fucking, I don't know, it's just a little pain in the ass, but, yeah.
Hmm.
You started working out?
No, but I've thought about it.
Yeah.
Like, cause I was trying to figure out a way to, I don't know, like, figure something out to make some money.
Let Erica work for a bit.
Yeah, but you don't pay for anything.
No, of course
I pay for everything still. I even pay for her shit sometimes.
That shit is crazy! Those fuckers couldn't even touch me! This property of the police department. You looking for trouble? I'm guessing you are.
I was watching a video earlier, like with like Noah J456 or whatever, and like Milo and like Mr. Waffles and like JC, all of them, like, and they were like doing like a 24-hour charity video, and they were playing like zombies and what was it called? They have like a list or whatever, and you have to like choose from it, and like however much you donate, they have to do it, and like they're doing all this crazy stuff. It's crazy though, like they're like it's going on for like 24 hours, so they probably have to like stay awake for 24 hours, like straight doing it. Whenever I stopped watching it, they were at like $14,000. It's crazy. It was for Black Lives Matter.
I went to go play Warzone and then update as soon as that was like the first thing that popped up. It was like Black Lives Matter, and I was like, you know what? Nope. Close my app. I was like, fuck that. I ain't gonna fucking play a fucking game that caters to political fucking. I came here to play games, not fucking get into politics, you know?
Yeah.
What just happened?
But whatever, that's a fucking event for another day. Yeah, man, fucking pretty soon, man, you're hardly gonna see me on PlayStation anymore, dog.
Why?
My PC, nigga, ain't built.
Oh. You're still gonna get on your PlayStation.
Yeah, I will, but
I know
fucking,
you're probably gonna mess around on PC a bit and like mess around with it, get comfortable with it again, and Because I mean, you haven't played PC in years, so you got to get comfortable with it. Like I remember, like the time from me playing on a PC and messing with the PC to like when I actually got a laptop again or whatever. Like I was like, I didn't know how to fucking use a computer anymore, dude. It felt so weird typing, like anything, you know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
So you're gonna have fun with that.
Spartans used to love chewing gum.
Oh, I definitely am fucking. I already know, like, the game I'm so looking forward to playing on PC.
What's that?
Well, one of the ones, for sure, is Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. I
Okay.
can't wait to play that shit. Because I've been hearing about it, like, or been seeing it. You know, it's just basically a Call of Duty game, but in Vietnam. But, like, more... it just looks fucking fun. And of course, you know, the fucking MMO games and all that, but... like, there's just other shit that I, you know, because every time I look at Game Informer, or, like, there's always these fucking badass games and they're only PC and it pisses me off. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
It's like that
Like,
though. I mean, there's stuff with like other consoles where it's only console.
yeah, exactly. And I was thinking, which is why I'm still gonna get the PS5, you know, shit like that. But it's like when I look at the Xbox, like the Xbox exclusives, I don't really give two shits about, to be honest. And even then, I'm getting a PC. I could still play some of those fucking games. I could still play Gears of War and Halo or whatever the fuck on my PC. So it's like, I just basically just shat on the Xbox just by getting a PC. But fucking, my PlayStation 5 though, man, that shit's gonna be totally different ballpark.
Like, what do you mean by like the way it runs? Like, or...
Yeah. So there's they look at the technicality on it, and it has to do with the SSD on the PlayStation 5.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I'm talking about like the SSD, I'm talking about like that little, like, not the actual like hard drive, but like that. It basically looks like a little mini tab that you actually put in the motherboard. I don't know if you know it. It looks like a stick of gum. Like that's how it's shaped. It's like they'll have like a 250 gigabyte, 500 gigabyte. Like it's basically like the internal state drive of the computer. You know.
Yeah.
But anyways, well, so there hasn't been any improvements on it over the technical years of it. Like, for example, like the processors, how, you know, they had like the Intel 7, the Intel 9, there's the AMD Ryzen and shit like that. There's always been these jumps. When it comes down to that though, the internal SSD, there hasn't been a fucking jump since the SATA to like the new Gen 4, whatever the fuck. Cause I've been looking it up, you know, since I'm getting a PC, I'm fucking looking at all this shit. Anyways, the PlayStation 5, however, Sony took a different approach. They're like adding like shit on top of the SSD of what they're putting on. So it's not like they're like getting some, like they're actually doing it themselves. And they're basically jerry-rigging the SSD, not like unprofessionally, of course, you know, but they're just making it so that way they could gain more power out of it, you know? Because basically it's untapped. That's what's been going on essentially. Like the SSD hasn't essentially been using its full capabilities up until Sony discovered a way to draw out more of that power to make it run faster. So like you know how when you're playing open world, or you're moving to a different location, like the background, how it loads in.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes to like games, obviously like that shit goes away. But when it comes back, it kind of has to come back kind of quick. And that's basically what the SSD. It kind of stores shit like that or familiar
It's like
kind of
RAM in a PC.
basically like it's kind of like it. So Sony ended up tapping into that to make it like just be able to pick up things faster and run it. So like, for example, like walls and all that, you know how they're shaped in the shape they are. It's gonna be able to pick that kind of shit up faster. So 7 having to look all the little details of like the shape of the pillar, how it has like a diamond shape around it, or like this has like lines on it. It's just gonna look how it's just shaped like a fucking rectangle box, like that. And then like the other details will come afterwards. So it's basically saving the blueprints of games, so that way it could like drop it quick. But it's weird. Like it's a little bit more than that, but it's shit that PC hasn't gotten done because Sony's the only fucking company to ever attempt this and to successfully pull it off.
You know that you can put one of those in your PS4?
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't run as good as like a PS5, but
Yeah, fucking I wouldn't recommend it though because people say that shit burns out quick on the PlayStation. When I was looking it up, I was looking in the comment section and some people said that they were putting on PS4. Now if you were putting in an actual hard drive, you know, like one of those 2.5 inches ones,
okay.
that would work. But when you actually throw those actual internal SSDs in the plate, nah, that's not gonna hold up. That shit's only meant for PC mother. But I think because it needs breathing space, you know? Because I think when you slap that shit in PlayStation 4, it doesn't have any breathing space like a computer does.
Yeah.
Like mine, I had to make sure I got a case that has good ventilation, and I so happened to pick this one case that has 3 fans in the front of the case, so it could like take in cool air, blow it in, and then I ended up getting this water cooler type shit, where it's basically I think 2 extra fans and 3, I think it's 3 or 2. So they might possibly hook that up on top of the case, so that way it can push the air upwards to make like exhaust. So come into the front and blow it out through the back and the top.
Fuck yeah. That'd be smart.
I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. I might add another 32 to have 64 gigabytes.
To the... Yeah.
Thirty 32 is kind of... That's good. 32 is good. That can fit 4 RAM discs. I mean, RAM sticks. So since I got 2 16 gigabyte sticks, I can get another 2. So that way I can get that extra 32. Make it 64.
True. That'd be plenty enough.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to update the fucking... Cause I have the 500 internal SSD gigabyte and a 1 terabyte SATA drive. So I just might end up buying 2 more 1 terabyte Seagate hard drives. I might just keep that 1 terabyte. Just have those 2. I probably won't even fuck with the internal because it's a Western Digital blue, so those are good. So I might just leave that just to leave it. But for the processor, I ended up getting that Ryzen 9 3900X, which costs like 500.
Damn.
Nah, not even that. So, let me put it like this. I got the case. I got the the power supply. Got the fucking RAM. Got the drives. Like pretty much I got everything. The only thing that wasn't left was the the graphics card. Right before when I went to that Altix computer, so we got everything, and right when we were gonna talk about the graphics card, he like looked behind his shoulder, like at the graphics. He's like, let's round up the total real quick before we get to the graphics card, man, because that shit's the most expensive or whatever it's doing. In my head, I was thinking, fuck, I think at this point it's probably like 2200, and we haven't even gotten to the graphics card. And I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, well, let's see what we got. As soon as he added everything, he was all like, right now as it stands, it's 1800 for everything. And I was like, ooh, like I kind of made like an eye, like, oh fuck. But I guess he didn't realize though that I was making that face as I was shocked how cheap it was compared to what I was thinking in my head it was.
What the fuck is this even doing?
But of course I didn't want to play it off like that, you know? And then we went to the graphics card. And fuck, Greg. God man, PC gaming is expensive.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck. I can't even imagine getting an SLI setup, dude. Putting more than one having like 2 graphics cards. There's an asshole on YouTube who ended up making a 16K gaming rig.
Bro,
You don't even want to know
Yeah.
how some of it is.
Dude, I know. I Jesus Christ, dude. Like, these dudes go out their fucking way to try to make that fucking beast of a computer, and I'm like, dude, that's so unnecessary. Like, fuck, man. But yeah, I ended up getting the fucking. I basically ended up getting the second best graphics card you can get in the market right now. Just fucking period. Like, it's not the best, but like it might as well be the fucking best to people. Like, but it is. It's like the second, third best. It's a fucking NVIDIA. What was the fucking receipt? Fucking. Oh, it's an EVGA. eVega or whatever.
I couldn't tell you anything about PCs anymore, man.
Basically, it's basically like NVIDIA. Like it's a good brand. It's one of the brands of PC. But anyways, it's a fucking. It's what's known as the fucking GeoForce RTX 2080 Ti. What?
Oh, I almost went down. I was just making noises. But, what?
Yeah, I got basically the GeoForce RTX 2080 Ti. That thing's like the fucking ray tracing graphic. It's a badass fucking.
Oh, come on, man. So basically, you got a pretty good setup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
can definitely play 4K games, but it would be like because PC, as it stands, you can only play 4K like our average 60 frames per second.
Weren't they saying that the PS5 is gonna be like 120 or something?
Yeah, it's gonna be 8K.
Stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's only just gonna look a little prettier. Our eyes can't fucking see 8K.
It's gonna run faster too. The load times are gonna be so fucking stupid. It's just gonna be sad at that point. Fucking, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited, and I'm fucking happy too. It's kind of a bummer that now I'm just playing the waiting game.
It's gonna be delayed like crazy. We're probably not gonna get it this year.
Oh no, I was talking about oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Oh, what were you talking about?
Oh, it's on my PC.
How long it takes to get it?
Yeah, because not only am I waiting for the graphics card, I'm waiting for the fucking power supply, graphics card. What else am I missing?
Oh my god.
All this other shit, but yeah, I'm gonna be waiting for a couple of weeks, man.
Okay. It is weird, like, using this headset though, because like, you can't really hear too much, like, outside of the game and view. So like, if someone's trying to talk to me, you know, like, they gotta yell at me. Yeah, like, cause Ariel keeps calling me and I like barely hear her. I mean, I can turn the headphones down, but I mean, it'd be like super quiet. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome.
For you. It pisses me off that you still can't pre-order Tony Hawk on the store.
Do you know when it's supposed to come out?
It's supposed to come out like around September. I guess September, 3 months. You ain't black.
Don't sit down, Ariel. Don't sit down. Don't sit down. So you missed your birthday party. Brandon?
I'm sorry?
So you missed your birthday party.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ariel.
She can't even hear you. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Was it?
yeah, cause I'm weird now, dude. I hate being like around a lot of people. I used to I used to care. And I used to not care. I used to like party all the time and be in a huge group of people, meet new people. I didn't care, you know what I mean? Like now, like, I don't know you. Leave me alone. Kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not really like that, but like I'm just kind of like a single body now.
Only with people you know.
And then and I was just like, man, I know everybody, but you know, I don't feel like hosting. I don't feel like doing any of this crap. You know what I mean? And Erica was giving me hell all day and just pissing me off, and then finally, like, after everyone showed up and we got everything and I started eating, I could actually just started getting better, and then Mike showed up, and then I don't know, it just started getting fun. Everybody was being cool. It was only for a couple hours. It went by like really quick.
Like that when you're having fun.
Yep. And then Mike stuck around for a little bit. And then I got like super tired, and so like I told him I was gonna go take a nap. So he left, and then I passed out. I didn't get like any sleep, like at all. Like, so I was super freaking tired, and like we were out in the sun, and we were drinking a little bit, so I was just exhausted.
I'd give you all a final warning, but I think I'd rather just put you down.
What was I gonna do?
Keep your filthy claws away from me, freak. So what? Leave it here? I can only help you. Only food. So, are these worms gonna fix everything? So, are these worms gonna fix everything? Your service to the overlords is appreciated. Double points.
You go back to work tomorrow night?
Yeah, I do.
Fucking kidding me? Is this some kind of fucking sick joke? This shit just got a whole lot fucking worse.
Yes, I
Finn O'Leary's whiskey tasted better than this shit.
It is what it
do.
is.
Slept this weekend.
I wouldn't blame you.
You are a stubborn son of a bitch, I'll give you that. You got my wife beat. She only has two things. I see it when
Wow, really?
together.
With the flavor. The heavy flavor.
So you just realized you needed Jack Vincent around, didn't you?
Can't believe I just went down.
You playing with randos?
No, just myself.
Don't fuck with Jackie Vincent.
I mean, I'm still in the game, but I just like, I waited for a while to like buy perks. Then I went and bought Widow's Wine, and then I bought Quick Revive, and then like right after I died. But I was doing fine, like without like getting anything.
Oh, fuck, Jesus. You had me at hello.
Oh,
Well, here I am, doing everything I can.
I'm glad all my smoking means I couldn't really taste that.
so my character said something along the lines of, I'm really glad, I mean, I guess since all the smoking,
On the tip of my tongue.
I'm really glad that I couldn't taste any of that, and I just bought Jug.
And you what? Oh.
I bet Juggernaut tastes good.
I always thought it tastes like gunky.
You think so?
I think so. Almost like trying to drink like a liquid Jello.
That's funny.
I feel like Stamina would just straight up taste like a fucking lemonade Red Bull.
Something like that. I can see that.
Double Tap's definitely root beer.
Yeah. You think so?
Fuck yeah. It just looks like it. Mule Kick, I ain't got no fucking clue on that one. That's up in the air.
A green tasting drink.
Damn it, I'm completely out.
I feel like that would be like an alcohol taste of anything, like a gin.
Milk it?
Yeah.
Like a Jack Daniels and a Coke.
Yeah. So I saw this meme. It was basically a can of Jack Daniels whiskey honey kind of beer.
A beer?
Yeah, it was like a beer in a beer can.
That's strange.
How long's this shit been
Yeah, it
sitting
was
here?
like a Jack Daniels like whiskey honey kind, 7% alcohol. Like what the fuck? Nah, I'm not really a beer drinker, but that sounds like something I enjoy.
Yeah, I like Jack Honey with like a lot of things. Like tea, Coke, Dutch Pepper, Mountain Dew, Big Red, like just tons of stuff. So that sounds really interesting.
You know, Greg, for like probably like just a couple of $100, man, you could probably build yourself a badass computer that's as powerful as the
Time to get
PlayStation 4.
ourselves some new shooters.
Wait, build me a badass computer and then what? What about the
That's
PS4?
just as that's just as powerful as a PS4 for like not even 500.
Probably.
Oh, you definitely can. Fucking, there's a dude I follow. He's a good YouTuber. He's done live stream builds, man. Now, he actually fucking went out his way and got like, like shit you can get like on eBay kind of used and whatnot. But he said that if you really, really looked hardcore, like there's some YouTubers that do that, that they straight up fucking dig in the internet for some of these graphic cards. You could find cheap ass, like, at the time were like 500 to like 600, $800 graphic cards. They're like for $100 now, and they can easily top your shit off to 1440p,
Yeah.
like it's pretty crazy, and like that's basically the most expensive thing because you can get yourself a cheap PC case. The processors like aren't even that. For a decent one, isn't even that expensive to fucking handle that kind of shit. Probably gonna end up building my nephew one, just so I could learn how to.
Build a PC.
Yeah, like a little project, fucking build him one since I know he doesn't fucking. He's gonna be like me that's gonna use it for other shit too, So he's really only gonna use it for like YouTube and whatever.
Build on your level like Ultrabook or like something like that, where it's more for like Java games or using the internet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I still want him to be able to handle, like, he plays Fortnite and Grand Theft Auto Online, you know? So
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to, like, I still wanted to be able to hit a 1440, which it will. You know it will. I'm not gonna fucking, like, throw money at the fucking thing so it could run, like, 2K, 4K shit. He doesn't need that stupid shit. And even then, if anything, if I end up doing an upgrade on my graphics card, I could probably just hand them down my 2080 Ti, and boom, there you go. Like, you could fucking play his fucking, whatever, his fucking 2K, 4K, whatever the fuck he wants to.
True. Yeah. You still been playing Warhammer?
Yeah, I'm playing it right now.
Nice.
Yeah, it ended up fucking getting to a bigger game. I still haven't unlocked the Warzone in Warhammer. I have to reach at least 50. I'm not there yet.
When you say Warzone, what does that mean?
Yeah, just like that Warzone. I don't know how it's played. I know it's more objective-wise, but I feel like it's more than that. But I don't know.
No, I said when
I
you
can
say
tell you.
Warzone, what do you mean?
Oh, it's like a fucking it's basically like some kind of a big objective, like basically like a back-to-back mission on like a planet, you know? Like you'll probably be like clear out a bunch of enemies for this mission, or like go hack a bunch. Like I really have no idea how these work, but it looks like it's back-to-back missions with big rewards, and you can't even really truly attempt it till you're level 50. Like I'm level 46 right now. I'm a little bit more than halfway to get to level 47. But now it's getting a little bit more difficult to level up. It's not as quick anymore as it was. Definitely isn't. That sucks. Okay.
Let's see what lies beneath. That's fucking weird. I don't consider this shit weird anymore.
Kind of glad Chris got political. I just hope he doesn't go full blown nuts with it. Art's in a good place.
I just hope that it's less political and more doing, I don't know.
Actual for the right, humane services.
Yeah, cause I don't know. Not that he can't handle it, but I don't know. He's just not. He's not that kind of person. Yeah, and like, just he has a big heart. And I know he's smart, but I don't know.
People would take advantage of that. That's another thing why I was kind of worried. Like, man, I hope he really doesn't turn into a Black Lives Matter fucking dude. because they take advantage of that shit, man. It's not. I'm not even being a fucking asshole about it. Like honestly, other than this whole riot shit, when have you really seen them reaching out? Besides rioting and like fucking this guy got killed by a cop. Like they don't actually ever go out in the fucking in the ghettos and like actually try to get these young black men educated. You know, they don't actually be like, hey, if you keep up your grades for so often, we can sponsor you. You know, we'll get you raffle. Like, you know, they don't ever do this kind of shit to encourage these fucking young men and women to like, you know, stop doing this criminal shit. They don't do that. They only come out when people get angry and so like, oh, and then they ask for money, and then they fucking disappear whenever it's not needed. It's real fucked up. It's real fucked up. And I hope Chris doesn't fall for that bullshit for these.
What the fuck just happened? One piece of gum, that's all I get. Yeah, I'm not supposed to drink on the job. This area's been bad.
I fucking wonder how far I'm gonna get on all the maps I play.
You numbskulls better just turn around and walk away.
Hey Greg, how's your credit?
Why?
I'm just curious.
It was pretty good. Not too long I checked it. It was like really good. But then something added onto it like not too long ago. Like really recent. And it fucked it up. But oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm gonna fix it here in a bit. But I mean I think it was like in the lower 700s. But it hit kind of low because some of the loans I have, like I have a house and I have a credit card and stuff that I owe money on. So, but I'm gonna pay the credit card completely off when I get the next thing of money. It's done. Why? That was a random question.
Oh, let's say fucking if you were
If I was
this area's been dead.
I remember a second now.
That shut you up? Yeah, it did.
I was like gonna buy a gun or
No, you don't. Oh yeah, that's right. Your car, fucking, you're driving over now, right?
what?
You have a car now, right? You're driving over now.
A car?
Yeah. Remember you said you were You were talking about that you're getting a car, or that you're getting a fix, or
No, I sold my other car, but no, I haven't gotten a vehicle yet. I was hoping if we get like another um, stimulus check or something, I'd go and buy one. But no, I haven't done anything yet. But I plan on it. I want to get a little truck or a little SUV.
shit. If I got another stimulus, I'll be doing saving.
I think this neighborhood's gonna see a big rise in habitation.
Shit. Oh, that's what I was gonna. Shit. Whenever you start working again and whatnot, you get more income, you should finance a fucking.
I mean, I can play certain things with you.
No, but I mean, like, we can play, like, Dark Souls mods together and shit.
Oh.
Can you handle that?
I don't know. Depending. I mean, it just depends. Because, like, I mean, Dark Souls 1, possibly. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, Dark Souls 1 is for PS3, you know?
I wonder what your laptop can hit HD, right? Like 1080 and shit like that?
Yeah, but I can't give you, like, details. I would have to go and look at it and stuff. But it's not like a really good computer for gaming or anything. It's like a ultrabook.
Yeah,
It's not.
well, I wonder if, like,
It's not
maybe
made
you
for
can
it.
upgrade the RAM or something on it.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't. It's not worth it.
Fucking. Yeah, that or fucking just finance a fucking pre-built computer. So cheap one.
I'm thinking about it. I want to get a desktop again. I miss having a desktop.
I know a company that does do financing, and it's a legit company that does good PCs, and you can always upgrade it yourself, you know? And there is, if you don't, if your friend, if you have a friend that does that, if he's not available, or you're just like, then you can always take this computer to that shop that I went to go get my computer built, and they can always fuck with it and do whatever. So, if you wanted to add more RAM to it or whatever, but you know, and take it to them, do it. But it's this company called Digital Storm, and they have all sorts of like pre-built computers, man, like cheap ones to the fucking top-notch, fucking double graphic card built, fucking stupid ones.
I'm not sure what I would do. I'd probably do some research. Look into it. I don't know what I would do.
That's always cheap, man. You just bought the shit on your own. It's way, way cheaper. The only thing you have to worry about is the graphics card if you're gonna do it like that.
I'd probably ask my dad. Have him build me one. Maybe like do it together with him and like build one with him.
Like honestly, I was looking. The most expensive things you can be looking at is probably like the power supply, which is like average like around $100 to like, depending what you want it, you know. Like if you wanted one that isn't as powerful as mine, but is good, you would just need a 750 watt power supply. I ended up getting an 850. I wanted 1,000 watt. As a matter of fact, on eBay, I'm bidding right now for a very good 1,000 watt power supply. So if I could win that, I'm gonna take that to the fucking store and be like, hey, put this on my PC instead. and that 850 watt, just give it to me so I'll have it. Like, because I'll build a computer with it. It's a good power supply. Yeah, dude, when I was looking at all the prices, dude, like, if you really dig, man, you could fucking get a cheap one, man. And I already know everything.
Yeah, I just have to do some research. And I know my dad probably knows quite a bit too of it, and I'd have him help me out. I mean, he always builds his PCs and always upgrades his PCs. So.
The only thing we probably have to talk about is the processors and graphics card. I mean, other than that, the motherboards can come after,
Yeah. He was.
So that's all.
I was gonna say, he's the one that gave me the laptop. My mom gave it to me because it was her. Like, they're upgrading at her work, and she was gonna sell it to me instead of giving it back. And then my dad was working on one, like fixing it, and like I don't know, something happened to it, and he couldn't figure out like how to do something to fix it. Or, I don't know. And so I can ask him about that, and then if not, yeah, just like have him help me make one. But I don't know. I'm probably not gonna do that right now. I don't got the money for that.
You should buy little parts here and there, though. Like, for example, the power supply. You know what? Now you can hold off on it, because I can probably just hook you up with my extra one if I win that one. If I get the 1000 watt, I can hook you up with the 850 one. You don't have to worry about power supply, because that shit will work perfect.
True.
So all you have to really worry about is the motherboard, processor, and the fucking graphics card, which that's basically the most expensive you're going to be paying. But your dad would like fucking know what's up, but you kind of would have to probably dig more into because since you're gonna want it for like kind of gaming as well. I don't know if your dad kind of like.
I want to play custom. I want to play custom zombies and shit, dude.
See, that's the thing. If you're gonna be doing mods, then you're gonna have to get a heavy set SSD because, like, since modded games have more like files in the fucking in the game folder than like a normal, what it is. That would have to be. It'd be better to have that kind of shit on your internal computer. So you want something decent then, if you're gonna want to play modded like me, for example, which that's another thing where I'm probably gonna have to buy that fucking shit so I can get a 1 terabyte instead of a 500 gigabyte SSD. But anyways, yeah, since you're playing modded, which would be zombies, Dark Souls.
Wow.
Fortnite. You'll be doing PC Fortnite.
I don't know, cause I was thinking about like all that stuff. Oh, that's not what I need. And I think I would still want to play with a controller. I wouldn't want to play with like a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Depending on what I'm playing. I should answer that way. Because there's some games.
Well, the PlayStation controller.
Oh, I know. That's how I played Cuphead until I got it for the Switch.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be like, cause I'm gonna try Warzone on the PC, and something tells me, I'm gonna get my fucking ass pushed in. Like, trying to attempt that on PC.
Probably. Not gonna lie to you.
God damn it. But I can't fucking, oh man, I can't wait to play this fucking, I'm so excited, man, to look at that fucking Steam list and just be like, I don't even know what game I want to play.
Bye, 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 bye.
The fucking Steam stuff, dude, they get fucking badass Steam sales, man. It's fucking ridiculous. That's why I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking get this game. Like, that game you shared, Chernobyl game, that's a fucking PC only game. That pisses me off, but you know.
Wait, Chernobyl, what?
Remember when I was talking about that show Chernobyl? I was all about it, and I guess you came across it like through Facebook or something. Someone did a Kickstarter of Chernobyl, but it was like a thriller kind of game.
Oh, okay, 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 I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was like you could throw some money in, so you could get like a free copy. Well, not free because you throw money to the fundraising to Kickstarter. But that game that's a PC only game. Like there's a lot of that shit too that PC gets because it's easy to develop a PC game and just throw it on Steam. Because to throw it on PlayStation and Xbox, console games, that costs more money. That's more like, it's harder. It's much harder for these games to get out there. That's another reason why I wanted PC. Because there's so many other developers you could support and buy games off that are out there. And thank God Steam has that refund thing. I think some it's a little different, but I think like some you can actually get a refund after like I think 2 days or something, or like a couple of hours of gameplay you can refund it with them. But yeah, man, that was another thing that would just piss me off is just missing out. I just felt like I was missing out as a game. I just hated it. Remember that secret lab share I was telling you about? The Game of Thrones one?
Oh, yeah.
So that computer shop here in San Antonio, they actually have a gaming chair kind of like that, but it's like orange and black. The brand is called Cougar, which is a good brand actually. That brand actually has been around for a long time, but it was called something else. But they just renamed it Cougar and shit. So, but it's been the same company though. But they're selling basically almost the same gaming chair for like $200, like basically half the price that they wanted to see that.
Fuck yeah.
But I feel like that Secret Lab is more. It's much more high quality material, and I think like the chair actually it has more how do you say bendable features, I guess you would say, like the way you can angle the chair.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I think you can angle your chair in different positions more with this Secret Lab than this Cougar chair. I just felt like you can only basically raise the height of it, throw basically like a lazy boy type and bring it up or down and lean it back. Like that's it. I feel like Secret Lab you can do a little bit more with it.
I want to get a badass gaming chair. Yeah.
I need to get one. This chair fucking gives me hemorrhoids, I think.
Yeah, fuck that noise.
I'm just sitting on like whatever fucking hard plastic bullshit. There's no cushion anymore. But I got new pillows though, so I put my old pillow on here. So that's something.
True.
But yeah, no, I definitely gonna get a fucking gaming chair. I could go buy that cougar chair tomorrow, but I'm gonna wait till Friday when I get paid, so I could call them and be like, "Yo, I would like to upgrade my RAM, buy 2 more 16 gig RAMs, and I'm gonna ask them about the SSD because I might buy a 1 terabyte instead. Some tells me I'm gonna have to probably. I guess I'll just buy my fucking hard drives on my own from Amazon, drop them off.
What size hard drives are you gonna get?
So the case that I have particular, it's a badass case, man. I fucking like the case actually. It can fit 2, 3, 3.5 hard drive. Those large 4 terabyte ones and shit like that. Or it could fit up to 4 of the 2.5 hard drives. Like it has the slots in the, so I could fit some fucking massive storage on that shit. Yeah.
You should get a good 10 plus.
10 plus terabytes.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm thinking, man.
Because once you start going crazy and start really getting into your computer, you're gonna start downloading a lot of things. You're gonna see how quick that memory goes. Just imagine, how many games you own on the PlayStation and how you can't have them all on there because you don't have enough space. Just imagine that times 5 or more for a PC.
And to add random shit on top of it, because it is a PC.
You're gonna have a bunch of programs,
Yup. Yeah, the more I'm thinking about it, it's just I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to.
It's not really big, the program, but I'm just trying to give you an example because more and more things are gonna pop up as you mess with it. But I downloaded an auto clicker.
Yeah.
You know what that is, right?
No.
It's a program where you can set up clicking. I'm trying to find the best way to explain it without sounding stupid. Because some stupid words are about to pop out. Basically, you can set up it's you're making a path for your mouse to click. So say you wanted to, for example, what I'm using it for is a RuneScape private server, and there's this skill, and you have to the best way to get the most XP is if you click this stall a billion times for this skill to get XP. And if you really think about it, you'd be fucking giving yourself wrist finger cancer the amount of times you have to click it. You know what I mean? So this program, I pick a location on where I want it to click and how many times I want it to click, if within a certain amount of times, so every 100 milliseconds or whatever, it'll click. And you can even set a path if you wanted to click in several different locations, and then you can put it on repeat and it'll do that over and over and over and over for however long you want it to. You can have it constantly doing it if you want to.
That's actually really helpful.
It's not just for games. You can use it for a lot of things, but that's what I'm using it for.
Programs and writing code, yeah.
So I mean, just giving you an example, over time you're gonna be messing with your computer so much that you're gonna fill it up with crap. Downloading music, downloading movies, downloading programs, downloading games, fucking you want to start doing your coding, shit, man. By the time you're gonna fill up 5 terabytes or something, and then, yeah. Damn, keep on ammo like really quickly. Really don't want this fucking weapon. But it's better than not having anything.
Hard disk drives. It's up to 2 3.5 hard disk drives and 4 2.5 solid state drives.
Gibberish, gibberish, gibberish. Well, like I said, I fell off on the whole PC knowledge and about PCs and stuff over the last like 6-7 years. So I don't know. So I'm surprised I haven't gotten the tentacle piece yet. It's already around 19. After I say something, I get it.
Jackie B claims that a minor victory.
I feel like these headphones start to hurt your ears after a while.
Oh, and cramp your head.
Wait, what?
Or like you'll have like an imprint on the top of your head.
Yeah.
I wonder if this will work with video games. It's a mask got Iron Wolf mask. I don't know if this is compatible. NAS.
Have you been reading that book?
A little bit, yeah. And of course, like there's other languages too, so it's
Wait, what?
like there's other languages, you know, like Java, Python, fucking just a whole bunch of shit.
Stuff that you have no clue what it is?
Not that I don't have any clue, it's just um it's just because I'm focusing on one language, you know, starting off, which is a pretty good one to start off on C++.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm kind of like thinking too far ahead, so I'm focusing on this. This is a fucking cart.
Kaboom. Trying to remember where the Bowie knife is on this map. Huh. Is it in here? Have you played 14 at all?
Not lately.
I've played it here and there. I found this thing called the Palace of the Dead a while back. I thought it was so cool. You remember what that is?
What?
Do you remember what the Palace of the Dead is?
No.
Like that little deep dungeon thing where you go through level by level by level by level, and like you use the weapons that you get from it, and they level up slowly over time as well. Like, and you can play with like up to 4 people, I think. But anyways, I ran it a couple of times. It was pretty dope. I went all the way to like level 50, 51, and then like that's the highest hill that you go, and kicks you out. And then when you come out, it unlocks it where you can go even farther. How far have you gone, and like how far you can go and stuff like that. And then you can get these items that allow you to buy stuff in the shops, and it's pretty interesting. Ooh, that was stupid of me. I'm like running out of ammo and like going, getting the box and then getting like a decent gun out of there and then packing it all the way.
Should just buy it, gun off the wall.
Well, I'm trying to get like a certain gun out of the box. Like I'm at like a certain round where I can't just keep hitting it like that and trying to sit in one spot or like I'll go down. So
Didn't I kill you already?
I have so much money, it doesn't matter anyways.
I have so much money, I don't even count it no more. Ugh, balls.
I got 40K. I had more. Oh, and I went down. Being stupid again.
Yeah,
What?
my sister, she has good enough credit to get up to finance a share.
Really?
Yeah, because I know I can fucking give her like fucking $60 every 2 weeks for the fucking share, you know?
True.
So it's like no problem, I could pay it off like that. Because if I were to get it by finance, I could pay it off no problem. But like to dump out like almost fucking $400 like right there for a fucking share. But, yeah. And even now, I'm still like, man, do I really want it that bad? Because I could just get that fucking Cougar chair and it's basically fucking just as good. It's $200. I could pick that up, take it home same day without waiting for it, you know?
True.
Which I might do that actually. Maybe tomorrow.
Before you go to work.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait so I can get a keyboard and monitor because I don't have that shit yet.
Like one of the most important things of a computer, and you don't even bought that part yet.
Well, it's not like it's gonna be the most expensive.
No, but if you want some cool ones, it's gonna be a little more
Yes,
expensive.
lots of cool ones. So that I should also be looking into. I don't know. I'm like too worried about like the internal hardware, you know, like my storage and all that. Like that's what's really been like driving me nuts. Really. Like the monitor, I don't like the monitor too, man. Like I need to have a monitor that can hit like 24 hertz, I think it is. Basically the frame, like you know, if it can hit like 250 frames per second on the monitor, or like 240 or 200, that's the kind of monitor I need.
You should just use your TV.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna always have my computer here in the living room. You know, I'm gonna take it to my room.
Or also, you should buy a monitor instead of a TV for
Yeah,
your
but
PS4. But yes, again, like you said,
yeah. Well, I mean, I can hook it up. I mean, the motherboard does have an HDMI, so
well,
I
I use my
technically can.
laptop and I hook it up to my TV when I watch like movies and shit.
Yeah, but the TV doesn't have the full blown hertz, you know, to keep up with the frames per second that the computer has. So it's always going to be clocked at fucking 60 frames. Or like if you're under 4K, maybe it can go a little higher, but I don't see it. Like you definitely need a monitor that could fucking keep up with that shit. Another thing was just like, fuck, I don't even know what kind of monitor I want to get. I don't know if I want to get one that's like a little bit smaller, like you know, like my TV.
I didn't mean to do that. This custom RuneScape account, or RuneScape server, um, called Dreamscape, and it's not like the original one. You know, it's like to their custom. I think I've told you about it before, where like where they'll put random like enemies or like shit like that, like in different weapons and just random shit. And I actually been getting like a hang of it, like cause they're different than the original, like RuneScape. Different items do different stuff, and you gotta like relearn on like what's the end gear and like mid gear and all that crap, and like how much things are worth is also different, and like it's a bunch of crap. You know what I mean? So it's like a bunch of learning, and but like it's cool because like you're killing badass shit, and there's this one thing called arcade. It's like a arcade cabinet, and when you go into it, like you're in like this room, and you just like kill waves of different enemies, and like you're killing like Pac-Mans and Space Invaders and Knuckles and Sonics and Lava Croft and like Diablo and fucking Crash Bandicoot, just fucking shit, you know, and it's different, you know what I mean? Like one of the raids, you're killing Voldemort, and like, I don't know. I think it's interesting and like a cooler way to play it. Like I like the original one, of course, but it's pretty cool. And like I'm meeting cool people on there, and they've been like helping me out. And like a lot of people have been like hooking me up with shit, so I can handle like more and more stuff, and I can start doing the raids and crap. And like I was telling you, there's this new skill that's like Dreamscape only, and I had to like download an auto clicker for it. And, like, I don't know, it's just been pretty cool. So like when no one's online late at night, because like eventually everyone like gets off and they go to bed, I've been like staying up and playing that on my laptop.
I was like reading while you were out talking and shit. No, I was listening, you know.
Of course.
Fucking assholes are putting 1 terabyte of RAM in your computer.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude, that's crazy. I've heard of it.
It's so dumb, man. It was all like, why do you need 1 terabyte of RAM? So its answer. This was October 25th of 2017. With 1 terabyte of RAM, you could launch every single game on your system and never close down. The data would stay loaded in RAM, and you could switch between games whenever you want. Even if you took a break and weren't playing anything, you could just straight up keep them open.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about fucking RAM, dude. Like essentially what it does is it remembers stuff. And so like, you know how like in games it, like sometimes it can't render the map and it looks all shitty and it takes forever to like render it. Like with that type of fucking RAM, dude, like it'll just remember everything that your PC does, no matter what program, what game, and like you never have to wait for anything.
Yeah, it has like a shortcut to it. Like it essentially creates like a shortcut to the program. It's like, oh, he's playing this game, fucking boom, or like shit like that.
Yeah. Fucking badass is what it is. PS4s can't fucking do that shit.
PS5 will.
Yeah, well, but to a certain extent.
Not like that.
Yeah.
Not like that.
That'd be crazy. That'd be like, I wonder how much money that would be, you know? Like how much they would have to like charge people, and then how much money they would have to put into like the PS5 to have it like that.
Oh, okay. Oh. So technically, wow.
Okay.
The GPU is a chip on your computer's graphics card. So while I was reading, I was looking, you know, like, because I still haven't fully grasped the power of the PC I'm getting, you know? Like, in terms of what it can do.
Yeah.
The numbers I have with it is that it's a 32 gigabyte RAM.
Okay.
The fucking the storage is kind of irrelevant, but 500 gigabyte little SSD and then a 1 terabyte solid state hard drive. But anyways, that's not the thing. The thing is the power, right? So it's a 32 gigabyte memory. The motherboard is a B5 fit. Long story short, it's a a new generation motherboard, but like sort of at the lower end, you know, kind of. Anyways, but one of the questions in Google, because it has like at the very bottom of your search, it says people who ask. So it has like a bunch of random questions there, you know. And one of it is, what is the requirements for 4K game PC? Which I kind of already kind of had the gist of it, but I never bothered to question it. And it said that it needs at least 16 gigs of RAM and 8 gigs of VRAM. I seen that name VRAM, but I never knew what the fuck it was until now. And that's video RAM. That's on the graphics card.
Yes.
So the graphics card that I particular have, which is the GeForce RTX 2080 Ti, that's an 11 gig VRAM card.
So it's plenty enough to run it?
It's VR ready, essentially. Yeah, so it's more than enough to fucking
run 4K.
Yeah.
Do you have enough RAM on both ends to run 4K?
Like, here it is. Short answer today: just 4 gigabytes of VRAM is more than enough for 1080p gaming. However, if you're planning on gaming in QHD or the Ultra HD resolutions anytime soon, going with an 8 gigabyte RAM. So if you like wanted to build a PC grade, you would have to look at a fucking graphics card that has an 8 gigabyte VRAM at least. So you can at least hit like 1440, you know, and not be stuck at a 1080. And on top of that, not only does it mean that you're at 1440, that means the graphics card itself can handle better games, you know. So, like, you're not gonna be like, oh, I can't play this game. Like, this is like probably the bare minimum graphics card you can get to play any game out there.
Cool, cool. Good information to have.
The minimum requirements for running Grand Theft 5 is an Intel Core 2 quad CPU Q66 2.4 gigahertz for CPU. So that's a fucking piece of shit process. That's a cheap ass process. Holy fuck, I could probably just get this and build. That's a cheap product. I could probably buy this and build my nephew's computer around this thing. Or an AMD video card, NVIDIA 9800 GT 1 gigabyte. Oh, okay, rule of thumb, so, you should always try to have twice as much system memory than your VRAM, which makes sense.
Yeah.
So thank God I'm going for 32 gigs since my fucking shit's 11 gigs. I got twice as more than that, so that's pretty cool.
So I've almost run out of my CBD stuff. It's kind of sad.
Damn, bro.
What?
I'm sure used you can find them fucking cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap.
How's it going, high one? Yeah, I can probably find a cheap one.
Especially if you went to the computer stores, like those like small ass ones, like the one on Culebra by the HEB.
Wait, which
Like
one?
I wonder, you know, right there on Culebra, the one that's like going towards like the west side, like by the Ancero.
Okay, yeah, I know something.
Yeah, like there's they're right by the Panda Express, like in that little lot. There's a little computer shop, like they fix sell computers and shit like that. It's not a big shop. It's like it's basically a mom and pop type shop. I'm willing to bet that they have graphics card there. Like no, like shops like that essentially. Instead of like going to like the one I went to, they definitely have graphics card there, but they only got like the 2060 ones, like basically the ones that cost hundreds of dollars, not the fucking cheap ones.
I probably buy everything online.
It'd be better too. It'd be much better too.
Oh, did I tell you that my pops, um, he has that, what's it called? Have you heard of like a Raspberry Pi? Not like the food, but like, I don't know what do you call it? Like it's basically like, anyways, I'm still trying to sit here and try to explain it. But basically it's like this little thing, and you can put programs on it, and like, it's like a little tiny computer if you want to look at it that way. Has a bunch of memory on it, and he has one, and he downloaded like a bunch of games a long time ago, and he filled it up like with like 7,000 games plus of like Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, like N64, Sega Genesis, like so on and so forth. And you know how like I sold my Super Nintendo and I got rid of all that. Well, I told him, hey, you should build me one of those, like, because that'd be dope. And like because he has all the games already. Like I could do it. I mean, it's not that hard. You can buy like a kit that has everything in it, and that's what I did. So he found one and he ordered it for me on Amazon because he has Prime, and I gave it to him when he came over yesterday for Ariel's birthday, and so he's gonna put all this badass shit on there, bro. Like 7,000 plus games on this thing, and it comes with like a little case to put it in that has a fan built into it, and it looks like an original NES. So it's basically like, you see those little like consoles, like those little mini consoles that have been coming out. It's basically that, but like it has every console on it. And then it comes with like 2 USB controllers and HDMI port, so you can plug it up to your TV and everything. I'm fucking super excited. I don't know if I told you about it or not, so I figured I'd tell you right now. So next time I see him, I'll get that shit and I'll probably plug it in, play some old games. But I mean, I could have done it, but like that means I would have to like go and download all the games and stuff, and he already had like over 7,000 downloaded, so it's just easier for him to do it. So I've had 2 people go into the broadcast, say something on the live chat, and then leave. Yes, sir. Wonder how long I should sit at this wall before I open it. So you play anything right now? Or are you just reading a bunch of stuff?
Reading, but also playing where I happen to.
So you're taking little breaks.
Warhammer.
Yeah, it's probably playing it like non-stop, yeah. Can understand.
You know, Ghost Recon fucking. I already did the raid, so I'm not gonna go through the whole map and shit. I can't wait to get that game on PC too.
Let's butcher some meat.
You gotta like rebuy everything.
Nah, I won't go nuts at points. It's dumb. But I guess.
You're probably gonna get Final Fantasy 10, 10-2. And own it on everything.
Yeah, now I think about it, that's for sure gonna be a game on PC. For sure, yeah. I don't know why, but just one of the games I was really excited to play is that Rising Storm Vietnam shit, but like, I was also excited to play like now I could finally try EverQuest out, you know?
True.
I always wanted to try, like, I always really wanted to sit down and like I'll probably play it for like well, I think, no, actually, it's free. The base ass game is free, I think. But if you wanted to get like the play the top notch EverQuest, yeah, you'd have to pay.
You were gonna say RuneScape.
Yeah, it was. But that's another game I'm definitely gonna be excited to check out. The new RuneScape.
You can play the new one like in like highest quality and not have any
Oh,
problems.
it's all stupid, all fucking 4K out, fucking.
My laptop can't handle like everything like on and everything.
So you gotta dumb down like the grass and like shit like that. Yeah.
Like I said,
that's another thing too.
it's just an ultrabook. I said, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not made for all that.
Luckily for like people like us, we come from the retro days, so we don't really give a shit about like hitting that full blown. Like, yeah, you know, of course we don't mind it, but we don't have a problem dumbing down our fucking shit to play, you know?
Yeah, 'cause I ain't gonna lie though, it looks really good now, man, compared to when it first came out.
I remember doing that, dude, back in the day, like when they were doing that to RuneScape, when they were upping it. Like I remember, like at the time, I got it was a Dell computer, but it was like when they first started coming out as the black computers. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
When they went from gray to black. Well, it was around the time when they actually had like that cow design on the box. Do you remember that?
Wait, the gateways?
I think so. I think it was it gateway? I just remember like the design had some kind of like cow design. Like,
Yeah, it was gateways.
Yeah, I was really young, man, but fucking like that at the time when we got that was like one of the best computers at that time, and that thing lasted pretty good, man. That thing lasted. That thing was able to play Knights of the Old Republic PC game. It could somewhat barely pull off Halo 1 if I did some voodoo fucking magic with it, dumbed down that like it could pull it off. It was a pretty decent rig, like, you know, being that. But
I remember Halo.
Yeah, but RuneScape, that was the fucking game that really like tested that computer in terms of like it made me learn how to use it, like how to like, you know, dumb down the graphics. Like I never would have learned how to do that on Halo until RuneScape taught me how to do it through its settings, you know.
Yeah.
Like when it clearly just said like turn off grass, like shadow, like shit like that. I was like, what? And I just noticed the difference. Like it ran better. There was no lag, and I was like, oh, okay. So like it just ended up clicking with me like common sense, like that. That's how I learned. But yeah. But, yeah. Point is that I've been doing it my whole life. I would have no problem doing it now. Later. So I was like, who the fuck am I kidding? Like going that extra super like assholes that want to fucking throw away my floor. That's,
No, I mean, I think you should be pretty happy. Not gonna lie, you know?
that thing's definitely gonna keep me happy for a couple of years.
Like, if Mike can run what he runs with his laptop, and then you get something like that, I mean, shit.
And it's funny, fucking, because the graphics card I got, I should have done a little bit more research, to be honest, because I feel like I kind of gotten something that wasn't really necessary, you know?
Go on.
And that's kind of my fuck up. So, the graphics card that I got, it's the RTX. That stands for Ray Tracing. Prior was the GTX. That's like the 1080 Ti's. I have the 2000 series, the 2080 Ti. Specifically the Ti one. That's the top. That's the best of the 2000 versions. The next generation, the 3000 series, the 3080s and whatever the fuck, those come out later this year. But no, like we don't know what they look like and all that. Anyways, well,
Do you feel like you should have waited?
Yeah, what I mean by what I not really what I should have waited. Should have waited or should have just gotten the cheaper one. Maybe. Now here's the thing. For someone like you, honestly, don't do what I did. Go for 28 Ti. Hell, even when the 3000 series come out, it might not even be worth getting that. And that's going to be expensive either way, so it might be better just to stick to the 1080 Ti's. And those are fucking phenomenal. The reason I say that is because as the technology progressed, as it got better, the jumps from graphic card to graphic card have always been like, oh, damn, you know, shit like that.
Yeah.
It's always been like that. When it went from the 1080s, 1080 Ti's to the 2080 Ti's, to the car that I got, people said that jump wasn't like, oh, like badass to justify the price.
Like they just did it to make some more money?
Essentially. But the thing too is the ray tracing. Now the ray tracing can fucking, essentially what it is it makes the 4K like just fucking phenomenal. Like it's able to just, it's basically like what overclocks the graphics essentially. Like just long story short, like that makes it look better. Like, and that's what the PlayStation 5 is essentially doing with their whole new graphics thing. It's like a ray tracing type technology shit. So it's next level graphics. When the graphics card came out like last year or almost 2 years ago, there weren't games at the time that really supported it. They weren't really out that much. There was only like not even 10, 15 games at the time. And the only one that the PC game balls to the wall that will, if you really want to see if your PC's badass, this is the game to test it out on. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. That is the game to fucking test your how good your computer is. If you really want to fucking push it and see what it can do, that's the game. Um, and even with the ray tracing on it, like that was like really like basically it wasn't really there yet. So that the people couldn't really justify that price. Like, why would the fuck would I pay this much money just to get something that's not even really there yet to test? You know, it's badass, but it's not there yet. You know, there's no games there yet. Now this was at the time of these YouTube videos that I was watching. Now I'm sure there's a lot more games, and with the PS5 coming out, game developers are like now, you know, uh, well, and not just the PS5, but the Xbox, you know, and the fact that developers are seeing this and are now taking advantage of the technology. Now there are going to be games that are going to be like that. So it will be. Give it a couple more years and it's there. Essentially, though, they can't. They pushed it. They rushed it. They rushed something that wasn't there yet, and that's why it's pricey. But the speed of it, when I looked it up before I got it, the the load times are like not the load times, but like yeah, essentially like the speed. Basically, the game just running essentially, you know, with the frames per second and all that goodiness, technical shit. The 2080 Ti graphics card is it's still top notch. It's still fucking good. But like to the hardcore PC players, like their fucking eyes and senses, they don't see it. Like they don't see it that much. And that was just it. That's why I was like, huh. But since I'm not one of these assholes, not assholes, but like I'm not a hardcore PC gamer and I didn't know any of this shit. I just went for the fucking top card you can get. Because there's still people that would want it, you know? There's still people that want it. It's just a lot of people are like, it's just fucking pricey as fuck. There's no justification for the price.
True.
But in all honesty, like, it's just really to hit 4K gaming, but I didn't really see it to get 4K gaming. I got it to see, so I could hit like the 240, you know, the 2K to hit that and get like over 100 frames per second. Like that's why I got it, because I wanted to maintain that kind of shit. So if I played Battle Royale and Warzone or like MMOs or like any other of those fucking hardcore PC games, fucking there'd be no problem like keeping them up.
I kind of fucked up and got rid of some weapons I shouldn't have.
What map you playing?
The giant now. I'm just going down the line on Black Ops 3 maps. No! Golly. That was stupid. I'm gonna have to play this smart if I want to survive. I'm not gonna do it like that. The fuck? I'm actually a pretty good zombie player, dude, so me keep dying on these low rounds kinda sad. Taz of Evil and I got the 28, and then now the Giant I got the 22.
Joey and Missy are part of the furry fandom, a global community who love to release their wild side by dressing up in their own animal personas.
My persona's name is Riot. He's a very confident and somewhat flirtatious fox.
I actually have two personas. One persona's name is Pix, and she's a very bubbly and spunky Siberian husky. My second persona is Freya, and she's a Shiba Inu deer hybrid, and she's very sassy. Joey first embraced the furry lifestyle when he started college.
I found the community to be welcoming when I was going off to college on my own for the first time. I was
Fucking furries.
The heck are you watching?
I'm just scrolling through Facebook and I follow a bunch of groups, and one of them's a fucking group that kind of like surrounds about furries and shit.
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
A furry is a person that feels like their inner being is like some kind of wolf. You know how like there are people who like are trannies, like feel
Well,
like
just-
they're a woman, or they, you know, like that.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
difference, but yeah. know what you
Yes, but yes, it's very different, but they like kind of like have like a. It's like a fun little thing for them, you know. It's not like they like a double personality, like they don't know, like no, it's just like a kink, like a fetish. And so one of them could be like, oh, they're like a wolf, like that's their quote unquote persona. It's like a wolf, or like one's like a bear kind of thing, or a fox, like shit like that. That's all it was.
Never have trusted you that often.
Gonna pause this real quick. Loading a little CBD bowl. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna get through all these maps, man. I'm really on the third one. I might make it like
I'm
not tired, but like I am a little bit, but like it's more like I think I'm getting tired of playing zombies. I think I might make it like a parter. Maybe get like halfway through the list or something, and then like do the next one or something. I don't know.
Sounds like a plan. Don't burn yourself out.
What?
Sounds like a plan. Don't burn yourself out.
Oh yeah. Cause I'm only on like the third map. So, like, there's like, I don't know, on the top of my head, there's probably like,
Record one.
it's probably like 12, 13 maps.
Unbelievable.
Burn my fucking self out. I don't know how like those pros like Noah J and stuff. They like I said, dude, they have like a donation charity 24-hour stream going on right now. Like, I don't know how. Like, I know they're doing other stuff. Like, they're getting on like the chats with their homies and stuff like that, and like putting them on the video, and like they're doing shots and like shotguns and stuff, like, and doing random stuff while they're playing. You know, like, so it makes it a little funner and times go by. But like at the same time, they're playing zombies for 24 hours. It's like, holy crap, man. Like,
Guarantee you there's a little bit more other stuff involved. I haven't streamed Warhammer lately. I need to start doing
why not?
just having it. It's a big game though, so
It was cool though in the stream. You know, they were doing the Easter egg for Horizon, and like he's playing custom, so at any time like he can change something, add something, so on and so forth. And so he had it where like you donate this much, you know, then like a viewer can do this. You know, they can take away your weapons, or like what's it called? Give you a perk, take away a perk, like take away your bow. I just like random stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Like that'd be really fun. Like if like I had viewers and like they sat there and like talked to me and stuff, they'd be like, hey, like do this challenge or whatever, or like see how long you can go doing this and stuff. And like for now, it's kind of like, what challenge do I want to do, or you know what I mean? So like it's kind of cool. Like one of them is like they had to call one of their homies or whatever, and like they put them on the stream, and then like it's interesting. There's one challenge I wanted to do, but it's probably like really hard, so I haven't tried doing it. I figured out on Horizon. It's probably on the other maps too, but you can get rid of all your weapons, and you're running around with nothing in your hand. And like I wanted to see like how long I can go and how far I can get without having any weapons. Like you can put the bow back on the pedestal, and you can put your gun like in the pack-a-punch, and then don't grab it. Or like see how long you can go without perks, you know, or like don't get a wonder weapon, like just like random stuff, you know, and see how long you can go. Like I was gonna make one where I played Nocturne Totem, like the first original map on BO3 because they remade it, and like play it like the old way, and like don't buy any perks, you can't pack-a-punch anything, like, you know, just like run it the old way. But I haven't really been spending a lot of times, like, you know how you say you haven't really been playing games? Neither have I, dude. The only game I really been playing is like that custom RSPS, and other than that, like, we were getting ready for Ariel's party. Ariel's party was yesterday, and stuff like that, so I haven't really been playing. Like, today's the first time I've streamed in like a while. I started really liking Brawlhalla.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I started playing like on ranked about like a bunch and stuff, streaming it. There's some pretty crazy like tryhards on there. What?
Got my ass kicked.
Oh, baby. Why are you looking at me? Are you tired? Let's go. Yeah, it's hurt. I hear you. It's because you're tired. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, baby. Yeah. That's me, you, and Mom. What do you mean, no? You mean yes? Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
I can get just the break.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Oh, come on. Oh, my goodness. Come on, sweetie.
Hey, lay down. Okay, but I want you to go to bed. Okay? So when are you gonna have a kid, Brandon? Just kidding. I'm just playing. Not yet, at least.
I might adopt, but it's hard as fuck, so probably never would. I wouldn't mind adopting.
Quick blast from this usually does the business.
Do you rather adopt than find someone to have a kid with?
Well, of course I wouldn't mind having my own kid, but I wouldn't mind adopting either. So useless crap. Fuck now. Into the garbage. Leave me outside. Leave me outside. Guess who's back? Back again.
Me.
Shay's back. Damn. What's one thing's gonna be a fucking pain in the ass about the PlayStation 5
What?
is the storage. I wonder if that's gonna end up having to always get constantly switched out. Because the games are gonna be fucking huge.
I mean, some of them already are right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, like, there's no way in hell that they're not going to be around 100 gigs now. I just can't see it being, like, practically less than that. Or, like, you know, like, less than fucking 80 gigs, you know? Like, realistically.
Like, start off, like, base.
Base. Because some games are, like, within their 30s to, like, 50s and shit. It's rare are games, like, above 70, you know. That's like Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, Call of Duty, you know. But like average games aren't.
Freaking Call of Duty and all the map packs and stuff and crap, they're like 200 gigs. Almost. Like, I think Black Ops 3 is 180 something gigs.
Your doggos are bad.
My doggos. Really? Can't hit this? There you go. Usually I hit that thing on the first try. I do miss me some Dark Souls every now and again. What kind of mods do they have for Dark Souls?
What were you saying, Greg?
What kind of mods do they have for Dark Souls?
Monsters?
Mods.
Oh, fuck, man. So one of my favorite YouTubers I follow, he, was playing through 2 different well-known mods that are like, they're kind of like, I guess you can say like, well-known mods. They're not that much upgraded. Anyways, well, they're tougher creatures. Some of like the higher enemies, you might get them early on. Some of the enemies aren't there like the same. Like, you know, for example, the graveyard with the skeletons in the beginning of Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Some of them might not activate, and some of them will, but they're like really fucking strong. There'll be like, you know, like I said, less enemies, more enemies, bosses switched around, or like there'll be like actual bosses, but they're like mini versions of them, I guess you can say. Fucking Dark Soul mods where like they just straight up throw in a random ass like fucking other video game character in Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Like instead of fighting fucking like the what's in Dark Souls 3, the Thunder God, the one with his dragon,
Um.
the Storm Watcher or Storm King,
The Nameless King.
the Nameless King. Yeah, like instead of that, it'll be like fucking Ash and Charizard instead.
Stupid. That's cool.
Like shit like that, you know.
Like cool little funny stuff. That's kind of why I like
Yeah.
custom zombies or custom RuneScape, because there's little stuff like that.
Fucking like custom zombies, will be like nothing but like fucking Joe Pesci fucking zombies. Fuck, every time you shoot a zombie, it's a fucking Owen Wilson. Like, wow, wow.
Huh.
Fucking, there's so much stupid shit, bro. But like, cool shit too. Like fucking Doom. I'm sure your computer can get it right now. No fucking problem. Is Doom for fuck's sakes.
The first
But,
one?
Yeah, the original Doom. It's a mod, but it's a JoJo Bizarre Adventure mod. You play as Dio it's basically Doom, and he has like he throws kitchen knives, and his special move, everything freezes, and he'll like throw knives and then freeze in the air, and then once the time limit runs out, all the knives just fly forward, like shit like that, and it's a Doom mod. Okay. Cool shit. Fucking, I've been seeing on Xbox. I mean, on Xbox on Facebook. The what you call it, the Resident Evil 2 mods they've been coming out with.
Oh yeah.
Instead of Mr. X, he'll be like fucking Peter Griffin or like some other fucking like don't like Pennywise from It. He'll be Pennywise instead, which is pretty fucking
Oh,
cool. I would like to play that Resident Evil 2 game with a Michael Myers mod because I know it fucking exists out there.
probably.
Damn, and it would be because it's Mr. X, so it would have to be like the Michael Myers, the Rob Zombie one. That tall ass fucking with the Michael Myers mask kind of little fucking
Yeah.
dude. That'd be a fucking sick ass mod to play. I know it's out there, it has to be. Hear that or fuck it, I'll make it.
I'm gonna have that jingle stuck in my head all day.
Really? Oh my gosh. I went down for the second time, but like for stupid ass shit.
Just heal myself anyway. Who knew Dempsey needed explosive arrows in his life?
Man, I have to move all this shit back upstairs too. It pisses me off.
Like your gaming and stuff?
Mine like just moved out. So like I have like my dressers and whatnot. They're like little mini, but like they have my fucking book, my mangas, and my other one has like all my fucking DVDs in it and shit. So it's like
Oh
really
yeah.
fucking heavy. This one is like a thick ass, like even with
Wow.
everything taken out, it's so heavy. But once I get it out, it'll be cool.
I think this might be the end of this part because I'm getting irritated. Like, dude, I just went down around 11. Like, wow.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, probably like at the end of the Roblox zombies right now.
I haven't been the greatest at zombies like lately. Like, I'm normally like really good. I can last for a very long time, and like I don't know what it is.
It's probably just because I don't want damage.